dragging in that late afternoon. I have better energy. I am more effective in my life. Nobody says, I've given up sweets this month and now I'm really depressed. Okay? Now, I'm not implying that this is easy, because there are two parts of the equation. One is wrestling with your own cravings, and the other thing, which is just as hard to wrestle with, is the cultural bias of excess. And when you have both of those, this party, that restaurant, this event, there's no event without too much food. Some food is fine. There's no event without excess. That's what makes this tiring, because it seems like one has to battle. But you wake up, you have more energy, you feel better about yourself, you look better, your health is better. You know, most people worry about not the things we need to worry about. What is our most valuable asset in life? There's only one answer. One's health is one's most valuable asset in life. And yet, most people put that on the back burner. Later, I'll deal with it. Tomorrow, I'll put energy into it. Today, I have to take the kids here, get the car washed, do this for work, do this for the holidays. I'll deal with it later. And of course, later never comes. So the first step is really taking a deep breath and saying, okay, am I going to just go down the wrong road until disaster happens? Or am I willing to say, you know what, I probably could go through 1 week of not eating sweets and survive. You know, I probably am not going to die 1 week without any sugar products. And then the nice thing about that is, once you're able to do that, you get a bonus. What's a bonus? You have more energy, you think more clearly, you feel better, your weight starts to come down, your clothes look better, you feel better, and there it is. And then you decide, okay, I can go down road A, does that really make me happy? Or B, can I go down road B, does that make me happy? But it's much harder to do that if you say, all right, I'm going to have 1 cookie, I know it's 150 calories, and I'm going to put it into the mix. It sounds great, 150 calories, what difference does it make? But in reality, it doesn't work that way. Okay, any questions so far on the first point?
Janet, do you advocate a food diary?
I think food diaries are very helpful for a lot of people, but that's not the critical piece. The critical piece is being fanatic about not consuming excess sweets. A food diary can help you, though. I'm not discounting that part. Other questions? There was someone. Yes?
I like cinnamon sugar on my coffee au lait, which is good calcium, I figure, and at my age I need that. I don't like a lot of pills. Anyway, would you mix cinnamon with a fake sugar to get which one?
I would mix it with a little bit of Splenda. Now people say, oh, Splenda is really bad, or oh, this one is bad. Are they ideal? No, but so far I know of no known deaths from Splenda. Sadly, there are millions of deaths from diabetes. So one has to, this is not about being a monk. This is about making sometimes the best of the worst choices, or the better choice. Any other questions so far?
What do you consider a dramatic blood sugar drop? So you have a bagel, so you have a muffin in the morning, and
you know what, it's not just about the muffin, about the blood sugar drop. If you were to do this, let's say in a scientific way, and you got your blood drawn every hour on the hour to see what the drop is, it's not just what is the number drop, 10 or 20%, but how does your brain work? In a really good test like that, every hour you should write a sentence. My name is and I live here. And then by the 5th hour, compare your penmanship the first time versus the 5th time. Because it's not just what the numbers show, but how your brain is functioning. And it's not, the numbers could look normal, but if the drop is too fast, 30, 40 points in a 1 hour period, most people are not gonna feel good. Whereas if you had that 30, 40 drop over 3 hours, you're gonna be okay. Okay?
So if we're not eating sugar, we're not having orange juice or oranges?
I didn't say oranges.
Okay.
I said juice, because a glass of juice does have 24 grams of sugar. So it needs to be moderated, diluted. Yes?
Is that even if you're squeezing your own oranges?
Okay, have you ever squeezed your own oranges? How many oranges just to get 1 glass?
2.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a lot more.
And if you ate 2 oranges, would you be full, or have some feeling of fullness?
Yeah, because of the fiber.
Right, there's your answer. What do diabetics do when their blood sugar is too low? Drink what? Orange juice. Why? Because it's going to pull it up right away. It doesn't have to be broken down. It goes into your bloodstream pretty quickly. Okay, so to wear all the lovely clothes and to feel great, this is one way to cut down the body fat. This is one way to begin to get a handle on the out-of-control feeling. And I'm going to talk about the holidays ultimately, but I want to get the basics before we go into the holidays. Yes, question?
How about substituting honey for sugar? Is that?
Honey is a
that good?
sugar.
Honey is a sugar.
It's very simple. If you look on this, everyone has
Don't
this.
drink anything. Water.
If you look at this, okay, let's look at this label. What's in the label? I think everyone has it in their packet. So,